we're in process, the phone's loading and all that. And he looks at the rep who's working with us and he's like, I'm going to run over, get some things from the store around the corner, and then I'll be back. And I'm sitting there like, are you asking him to babysit me? Like, I'm leaving my little mama here and I'm going to go do some things, but then I'll be back. And it just made me laugh. Like he felt like he had to take care of me. And I so appreciate all he does for us. I still remember the very first iPhone I got. Well, maybe it wasn't the first, one of the ones they were going to set it up at the store. And he's like, I'll do it for you at home or whatever. And having his support for that and understanding of how those things work. But it's just a very funny situation sitting there, like, and the guy didn't even blink twice about it. And I was like, you're having the need to tell him that you're heading out of the store. So do you find yourself in that situation where your kids are talking to you like, Mom, Dad, I'm concerned about your welfare, your mental state, your cognition, and are starting to
Whether we're
look out
young
for
or
you?
old, yeah.
I mean, I'm 56 years old, and it's kind of funny to have him looking that way, especially because I just finished helping my mom care for my dad till he passed, and my mom's in her early 80s, and so as we engage in these endeavors,
Well, hello, this is Don.
how old are you? And we never know when things can happen. That we need to have these conversations. And an easy way to do it, or a more gentle way, is think of a friend if you have to make up a story, but oftentimes we can think of someone we know and whoever either they had things in place or they didn't. And just kind of sharing that to kind of get the ball rolling to start a conversation. And, even planting the idea of, yeah, maybe we could, after the holidays, we could arrange a time, whether it's online or whatever, to talk a little bit more about this. And, whether it needs to be just you and your siblings talking first, or if it's you and a parent, finding a way to do that, whether you want to get someone else involved, talking to a lawyer who deals with geriatric law, um, thinking through those steps. There's lots of resources out there for support with this, but it's important to just start that conversation, because otherwise someone gets sick, something happens, you don't have things in place, you
Yeah.
haven't discussed anything, and that just adds a whole lot more stress.